you're trying to do it without God, it ain't gonna never work. Frustrated for no reason. That's not a big damn deal. Wash my hands. My hands feel dirty, so let me go wash. I'll be right back. Man, super tired. It's constant fucking work. I'm the only one that can control my life. Me, uh, Tuesday. I tried to go online with it, but computers don't have an interaction like a human. both good and bad. When you're dealing with technology, AI. So I see the reasonings. Look, she doing blow. I don't know. If you look at her the same. Once that bitch leaned down and sniffed that, she want validation how you look at her again. I guess you look at her like, fucking, we just did it. You know? They both doing blow. Now she wants you. She didn't want you before she did the drug. Now she wants you. That's crazy. Yeah, I tried to meet a little cereal. I haven't been doing anything but trying to relax. Body's full of pain. I walk so motherfucking much that I still haven't recuperated, you know what I mean? My body is like needing, it's not needing, but if I was like everybody else, instead of tolerating the pain, I mean, it's never enough rest. But if I was like everybody else, I'd take medication, you know. I don't take shit. I don't put none of that chemical stuff in my body. I just don't do it. Yeah, I'm starting to get a real true following. But I always tell you, man, nobody's out here to fucking help you except with turmoil. They can't wait to find you to talk shit to you or about you. I expect it. Every time I go in the real world, you know, this is the metaverse or whatever you want to call it, YouTube. It's like no holds barred. People say anything they want. When you up, you up. When you popular, you're popular. They jump on the bandwagon, want to raise their hands. I was there in the beginning. I remember you doing this and that. No. If you pop off, you ain't shit, which, I mean, you know, who determines that? But when you're down at a level where you're not popular, you're just making content, which I feel like that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm ready to get paid for this shit. I've been doing this. I look online and I'm scrolling and I'm seeing my videos being used by YouTube with commercials and promotions. My shit used for free. They've been doing that the whole time I've been on here. Using my content for free. But okay. I guess to look at it as two-way. Just because I can't figure out how to get people to support me financially, even though I give out my Cash App. I never was doing that. I was always the one donating, commenting, and then in the boxing sector, I was able to build some relationships and have some interaction, get on some platforms, trucking as well. Hip hop, not really. News, oh God, the white folks. Oh, something's wrong with them. They're loony, like for real, savages. Every fucking thing they say out their mouth is cunning, disrespect. I never heard in my life some of the things that they say to try to diss you as a black person. I mean, just out of left field. They like that more than they like just unity. They can't wait to say something crazy about your black ass. If it ain't jokes, it's to denounce. Or just like, everything you say out your mouth, you're inferior, blackie. We got Beyonce out here doing the same thing that Serena Williams and any black sister does when they make it to the top. They start losing their fucking identity. But I guess it's around even that girl that's from Compton that went over there and married that white man who's a part of that royal family. And they don't accept her. Prince Charles and his woman, I forgot what her name is. And it's consistent. We don't have to keep on saying, oh man, you gotta be politically correct and you can't say this, watch your tone and this and that. No, we ain't dealing with the fruity ass rainbow shit and all their bizarreness. I don't even know what all that shit is about. You trying to drag me into a world and make me accept your bizarre perversion. You want me to think it's okay, like I used to work these churches, and some people used to say, I mean, they were like cults. They used to say prayers, what, the instructor or whatever you want to, child pastor, whatever, would teach these children to say things that don't make no damn sense to a grown adult. I used to hear him when I walked by. I am a sinner. I am a sinner. What the hell are y'all talking about telling these kids that, brainwashing them, like get them into a cult and break them or, you know, um, groom them into their fundamental thinking that they're to utilize the Bible as a resource to make them think they're inferior in the world under the teaching of Christianity, that they're sinners and they must obey the word. Yeah, don't get it wrong. It's not easy to do it without God, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. And you keep trying to do it without His will, His grace. It's not gonna work. You're gonna always end in demon domain and on the earth. Because we walk with a lust inside of us. We walk with reckless abandonment. I don't know what the fuck this life is about. Many times I just can't figure it out. What is this stupid ass experiment about? Even though I see people come and go. All the challenges are not really challenges. They're just like something to fucking do. Because if you get any sense about yourself and you're smart, I mean, you're sharp, you're smart, you can read, you can write, you get it. But it's pure suffering. All these fucking traps. That's why I rap about it. And then these people get together and they like to, like I said, join groups. The group, it's not so much as the group, it's the mentality they're working with. and all these entitled assholes walking around this earth trying to use their willpower to make you think they're allowed to do whatever they want to. Shit. The most notable ones are the ones that are in great glimpse of delusion. When you can't stop them if you wanted to, you'd have to put a freaking gun up to their damn head and say, shut the fuck up. Just shut the hell up before I pull this damn trigger. I'm not playing with you. They'll keep talking. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this real? Is this real? I mean, fuck. Yes, it's real. They'll turn that motherfucker around and crack them upside the damn head to let them know how real it is. Especially females, they just won't shut the fuck up for nothing. I mean, I ain't dissing them. I'm just saying they live in such a long delusional state of mind. They're trapped in their own bullshit, man. And if you just so happen to talk to them, trying to get their body, you gonna be trapped in their bullshit. It's silent until you start opening up a relation, trying to open a relationship up with them. And you're like, man, I ain't trying to bully women. Everybody like to utilize that as an example. I noticed that I'm using also abroad, you know, just broadly speaking about generalizing everybody and all, but most of you are really invested in listening. 9 times out of 10, you're dealing with females, you know, they fucking take you on roller coaster rides. And they love that drama, man. They want to see what you're made of before they wreck your damn life and move on to the next one and go back and forth, weaponizing their body, their looks. But yeah, Beyonce, Venus Williams, all these top women in the world are doing the most dumbest shit, bleaching their skin, wearing blonde hair, trying to get surgery. Oh, look at Lil' Kim. Oh my freaking God, she looks disgusting. Am I wrong or am I right? I mean, Mary J. Blige blonde. I don't know what is it about trending about blonde hair. That is the most turn off. I'm just talking, y'all. I need to shut the fuck up. Why did I get on here? I tried to get a loan. LOAN. And I'm dealing with AI instead of dealing with a human being. So when it's time at 8 or 9 in the morning, I'm gonna call the number because they're saying that my license front and back is not transparent enough. Well, it's not able to be seen enough. I done sent it like 2 times. It's frustrating me. It ain't even for a big amount. Just for a little amount. Just, just until I got certain. just for 1 month, just to do it. You know what I mean? But just for that little bit of amount, is something that is like, okay, what the fuck? That's why computers are good and not good. I mean, I'm just being open and honest with y'all. I don't need no whole lot. All I need is a little bit. Just olive branch, just until, I told you I'll be off child support. You know, I really don't need it. It just every time I kept strolling down, looking at my email, strolling down, it kept on saying, you know, predatory loaners and shit. So I just see how much I can qualify for, and they said yeah, so I just qualified for it. And it's a small amount, like I said, I could pay it off in no time, but at the same time, what the issue is like, fuck it. I put it in God's hands. Maybe I'm not supposed to get it, so I don't want it. It ain't no 100,000, it ain't no million. I'm not destitute. It was just something to do. I'm like, you keep on offering it to me, fuck it, let me just. And that's marketing. The same thing goes with like sneakers or food or so, don't come for me because I just said fuck it, let me do something. It don't go on your credit or nothing. That's not the issue. So I'm not worrying about it because if I really wanted to, like I said, my body hurts. I could get a second job if I really want to, but I don't want to be running around working for two masters and having to juggle this and juggle that. Fuck all that, man. I'm not just here on earth just to work for corporations and companies. I keep having this damn nightmare. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm behind closed. Here's a dream and nightmare, and just I'm waking up like, what the fuck? I done went and got a job in my dreams in a correctional facility. And on the way in that correctional facility, you have to, show all your credentials to get in, put your firearm up, and get in, and then get out. I guess it's prison I'm working. I don't know what it is. But just before I get ready to leave all the time, they're trying to arrest me. Just before I'm trying to go to work. This is in a dream. There's always something that deters me. Like last night when I had the dream. I'm trying to go to work. And somebody has stole all my tires off my car. I'm dealing with this hood rat trick, and she's like all over the fucking place with like we having a good time and everything, but I'm trying to keep her in line. I don't know if y'all know what that's like. And it's an issue where it's like time is running against me, and now I go to my car and I ain't got no wheels. I'm in talent shows trying to get my music together. I'm rapping, but they ain't paying me my back end. Um, I'm running in the hood from dogs chasing me and shit, so I'm having to jump fences. I get cut. I'm bleeding like a motherfucker. I'm fighting amongst these guys. I don't even know them. I whip a couple of their asses, but one of them hits me in the head with a big ass brick from behind. So I'm like unconscious, and then I'm stumbling around. I'm not unconscious, but I'm like concussed. So I'm stumbling around. I'm trying to make phone calls to see what I can do to get a ride. And I'm running against the clock because if I don't call in, I'm going to be terminated from my freaking job. All this shit is just a dream, and I wake up from cold sweats like, oh shit, what the fuck? And the job don't mean shit to me, but it's all fake. Can't rest at night, bro. That shit is crazy. Like, then, my biggest fear inside the dreams is like, are y'all trying to arrest me? Can't come to work, can't leave work, and it's just like I'm institutionalized. And, as a person working any type of system, you think you're going to be on the other side as a prisoner and be given a number, and now you are no longer on the outside, you're on the inside. Fuck that damn dream. I'm tired of dreaming that shit. If there's somebody out here who's trying to get me because, I don't have no warrants. So I don't know what that shit's about. I don't get it, man. You can't rest. It's life. I want no job working in correctional facilities. I don't give a fuck how much you pay me. I don't want to work in no jail. I never thought I was going to be working in the hospital this long. They put me over there. Like they put me over there in the schools. They put me in T-Mobile. Everywhere I went was to go clean up the mess of other people until they get somebody permanently. And I'd go find the problem and a lot of time it ain't really a problem. What it is, people just lazy. They don't want to do their job. They act dumb so you don't expect nothing out of them. They take long lunches. They'll be sitting in their car smoking whatever, weed, cigarettes, drinking alcohol, popping pills, sleeping, leaving, and coming back just to clock in and clock out. Working a whole nother job while they're saying they're at work. Clocking in, just going home. This shit like, yo, you're terminated on the spot. Get out of here. I don't see no smiles on people's faces that much. I see it when it comes to entertainment, but as far as love, that's that's made that's make believe. Like I said, I had this thought in my head. Speaking of Beyonce, I hope y'all bear with me. I'm just talking shit. I'm eating and talking shit. It's nothing. It's no format. It's nothing formal. I've given you all I got, and I'm just giving you more. Every time I just do this shit, I already know people are watching me, so I say I plead the fifth, my First Amendment through my 14th Amendment, whatever that means. I'm a foundation of Black America here in America, and America don't give a fuck about us. Look what's happening in Chicago. These young, rich Negroes, I'll put it like that, black men, have decided they don't want the United States government to come to Chicago or the cities all over America. They used to the bullshit, and they want the bullshit to continue. Fuck that. You go ahead and grab your immigrants that Biden and Obama and whomever else, Kamala, that come in here, and y'all shift them all over the place. That ain't got nothing to do with the black and brown that live in America under siege. And we got our own established things that we fucking do, okay? We hood rats while y'all up in the upper echelons and the middle class and the working class and the elites and the 1%, 2%, 1%, however that triangle goes, that we're trying to reach self-actualization, and at the bottom of it, we are the sufferers, motherfuckers. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Why y'all trying to send the National Guard, our own people, so we can fight amongst each other? And these white nationalists that raise these cowboys, these funky ass fucking people who don't have nothing in common with us hood rats, except everybody wants to be like us, if you will. Why y'all fucking with us? We don't. If you white nationalists, you make America great again. That's industry shit, okay? Go ahead and do your manufacturing. Go ahead and okay. Trump, do all the tariffs, do all that stuff. They don't want to be in democracy. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't want to praise that shit. They good with their spiritual, with their religion. And they having more better life than we are. We wait 2 weeks to do what they do all year long. These motherfuckers are traveling back and forth and living in the best environments, and their housing is cheap as shit, and they're living in skyscrapers. Over there, they paying pennies. Over here in America, they paying rent is enough to buy $1 million homes. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm all over the place. But yes, these little hood rat motherfuckers do not want the National Guard, so they manning up. They're like, we can't beat them with all them devices they have, but we can burn this motherfucker down. We can kick in the dough. So we can make sure you don't live and you know, we can make shit happen where you gonna notice. Shut these interstates down with our human bodies. And they're not protesting. They out here just saying, we all we got. Y'all don't hear me though. Everybody thinks for some unknown damn reason it's to be like what the white man wants us to be. My sister Beyonce, you'll never hear my voice. All of you black women, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Why do y'all lose your identity when you get some months? I don't know. Do what you want. We know you black. You can do everything you can to try to change your image. I had a dream that she's gonna use Jay-Z as a sacrifice. She's gonna be the one to set Jay-Z up. Either he's gonna be killed or he's going to jail. And she's gonna mourn or she's gonna sit there and collect all the money and get with a trillionaire. I would say she was gonna get with Elon Musk in my dream. So she's just finessing him because you know he like sisters. Just finessing him so she can get the major money. You imagine that? She didn't even gotta sleep with the man. Just find a way to be with him, around him, finesse him, and do what that girl that Shannon Sharp was fucking with. And then the woman turned around and called me boss. The audacity. And she said, if you want to call me, you can call me anytime. After she done finessed him. And then that shows you, no matter how much money you get, it's never enough. The woman with Puff Daddy is still out here working, and she, Cassidy, and she's still broke as hell. How? How? Y'all don't hear me though. Why does Floyd Mayweather have to still keep coming back in boxing? Why? Do you want your ass whipped or do you want to go crazy? You know your Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr., and all the boxers that you've ever had have been concussed and have brain damage and can't even speak. All it takes is one hit for your ass to go out. Mike Tyson's 60-something years old, man. What the fuck? Y'all think we really think that Mike Tyson will one day fight for real again? Y'all want this man to die in the ring. Sometimes people can't stop themselves. Yeah, that'd be the greatest finesse ever. If Beyonce can get with Elon Musk and just take his money. I mean, that shit would be so dope. Every woman would be like, God, dog, she did it big. Because they move as a unit. They think they really are inside vicariously on the same team, living the same life as that person. who's a female at the top. When Beyonce might not even like your ass. She ain't got no talent whatsoever, except she can sing. You really look at it, she don't have no talent. She can't even talk. Ask her or Jay-Z to hold a real conversation. They can't, but I guess they don't have to. He can rap and she can sing, and that's it. I don't think Jay-Z is capable of doing what Puffy's doing, even though Puffy or P. Diddy or Diddy or whatever, Brother Love or Love, I don't know what the fuck his name is. It changes so many times. Him and Ye got that problem. Kanye, Ye, I don't know what the hell next. But yeah, it broke. Really, I think Puffy crazy enough to be able to deal with the situation. Just his image is the most painful. And then he's a, you know, aggressive person that can't sit still. But I don't think he was an addict. I think he became an addict. I don't think drugs really moved him. I think he did that shit just for kind of like subduing a person because of his own insecurities, which were, for my whole, the way I see it is that he had erectile dysfunction. And he just didn't want to not get pleasure because he ain't have it. You can't satisfy a woman. At some point, as a man, you're going to realize that. You ain't got it no more. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere, man. There's other things you could do to please a female. Get your little rocks off of what you're good at. You used to be good. At some point, it stops. That's just a part of life. There's exceptions to the rule, but you should know yourself. I know when I sat on that side of the bed and I said, whoa, I'm not the man I used to be. Because that's just life. There's a lot of women out here, I'm going to be honest with you, that are minute women. That their pleasure is to please themselves. Like, I've had a couple women like that. I know it might be too much information, but who gives a damn? Everybody's trying to exploit kids out here with body changes and shit. You think my words are gonna be like so detrimental to your understanding that you can't realize I'm just stating something that's factual and it's hard on your ears? I guess I should leave it alone. Y'all never understand. It's just same old, same old. You could do it, but we can't. I get it. Hold on a second. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty good. Drink a little of this milk. All right. We're going to eat a little bit of strawberry shortcake. It's not no damn. It's not something I suggest anybody do eat this shit for breakfast. But it doesn't matter. I could have pizza sitting here or anything. And you all have something to say. Damn haters. Cash at me. Then I buy the food you want. $, I am your God too. Cash at me anything you want. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I'm banned from getting cash apps. I can't. I haven't got one at all. Nobody sent me nothing. Press subscribe, press share, press like. Is it only a issue when somebody who y'all find not to be famous? Is that the only uh failure? Like, oh, you're begging online. What about Dr. Umar who's begging? What about all these other people who accept donations? I say the same thing about all these companies. I had this cat coming at me, what is, it's a slang word, but some stupid ass person I call myself wanting to support want to say to me, you're begging. How the fuck am I begging when other people are doing the same thing? When companies fall down and they repackage themselves. I never understand. I really don't. Let me struggle with it. I can't understand it. Who in the hell are we trying to prove something to? But Radio Shack can fall down, rebrand themselves and come back up. But they did foreclosure. They went bankrupt. They lost all their shit. Now all of a sudden, people grabbing franchise of that name and trademarking it and coming back up with it and utilizing it in a different way, like Red Lobster, if you will, has a black man that's a CEO or whatever, and he's trying different things to get Red Lobster to be something spectacular, but he's still doing the same thing. Endless shrimp is a problem. But because he's a minority and he's trying it and he's fixing things, the people who are stuck on, oh, you're a failure. You're broke, nigga. You're broke. You ain't got shit but your damn mouth. You are broke. You are a bum. You got a lifestyle as a little kid. And you think you a grown ass man. You a little boy. I mean, a little boy. You slow. I mean, real slow. You're fucking retarded. And you can't see yourself. It's just pretty good. You know? I've always hated people that when you meet them, they look you up and down. And they put their lips up in the air like you stink or you ain't good enough, the arrogant ones. And I meet these people all the time. I'm like, whoa, why the fuck do I have to come out my door when I'm spiritually cleansed to tiptoe to the elevator, tiptoe down, tiptoe to the Uber, tiptoe after I get there, my way in, and the next thing you know, bam, here goes the bullshit. And I could be in any scenario, in any situation, and I gotta survive for 8 hours until I can tiptoe my black ass back out, wait on the Uber, and go riding back, and tiptoe back, and sit, and then I have to cleanse myself of all that stupidity. I don't have to go home and get drunk no more or listen to a woman that I have no idea what she was doing all day. And she just telling me what she wants. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm trying to do it without God. Oh, oh okay, I got my hands right here. Why would I do that? You know? Why would I allow myself to do? I don't give a fuck about getting in trouble. You got good legal representation. Everything is said is supposed to be wrong. As long as they can articulate a defense, to give one mustard seed of doubt, we move on to the next. Is the sky really blue? I don't know. Is there limits? I don't know. Is it really endless? I don't know. I'm trying to communicate with you. And there's a sender and there's a receiver. Are you just talking to yourself? I don't know. It's just me, myself, and I. Mm. Mm. And I could look at it like I'm a failure. Or I could look at it like everything's not meant for me. As well as you could do the same. It was written. I had this guy online that I was cool with. He ain't nothing but a damn con artist and master manipulator. I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of shiftless ass black dudes out here who ain't about shit. I do feel sorry for a lot of these black sisters. But once the white man took us out of it and became out of the household and wouldn't allow us to build a family, and he became the baby daddy, the system as well, and they'd have women, social workers or whatever, come over there and check the house and make sure it's just the mom and the baby. That was a wrap. Broke the fucking family up, and the government is taking care of the child. It's the mentality, the foundation right there. Division. Division. Racism, racist, bigots, prejudiced people. Most dangerous ones are the ones that act like they like you, but they're cunning. And they still do the same thing as a straight up right wing extremist, but they're right there sitting next to you. They're just watching you, loving you, appreciating you, but stabbing you in your motherfucking back. There's many black people out here too who are gatekeepers. They love it. Now, I know that I'm, you know, stepping on a lot of toes. A lot of you love them white hoes. But y'all won't learn. All these football players won't learn. Keep showing y'all over and over again. We have to give out names and examples and showing you and demonstrating to you in every generation how, man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. See how that turned out? See how that turned out? Every year. You fuck your legacy up by trying to be brand new. Need my swagger back. How many abortions have you had? How many diseases do you have? Why you trying to get your swagger back? How many divorces have you been through? Come on, somebody talk to me. I ain't the only one out here on earth seeing this crazy mess. Tyrese ain't gonna make it to the finish line. He gonna have a nervous breakdown. He gonna end up incarcerated. He ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. Now, I was stating before T.D. Jakes got his issue met, because he's gonna get in trouble too, that they could have collaborated together. I think Russell Simmons and somebody tried to do it with Oprah Winfrey. Some sort of getting together and doing something. I don't know, it didn't work out. So we'll move on from there because Oprah Winfrey needs to have her black ass in that damn jail cell in Rikers or somewhere to sat her ass down. And Gail King can come and visit her or whomever it's her social group because she's just as at fault as Mary J. Blige and all these child predators. They've done the same damn thing with boys and little girls. It is not hidden. Come on now, somebody talk to me. It's just they got a lot of money and a reputation and lawyers. But these children, who are now adults, are telling their truths. And there's not an autistic child to say, no, you're delusional and this and that and whatever. There's real live time in situations that's pinpoint accuracy of that person doing those atrocious things to them children who are now adults. Drag that fat black ass woman in that damn jail cell, set her down and make her pay for her crime she committed. You can't just take your little funky fingers and do what you want. Just because you're wealthy. Take your big fat black ass and go to jail. Oprah Winfrey. And I'm sorry, T.D. Jakes as well. You ain't saving nobody's soul by being a person who's a pedophile. That ain't fake. But you know, Boosie, Boosie's son, I don't know, Charleston White's all over the place, man. I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, everybody knows exactly as a grown adult what that's all about. It ain't even worth talking about. It's not even worth talking about. I swear to God to you. For the life of me, I can't understand how we as a community allows people to do the stupid shit they do. Because we so mesmerized with the role play. Like I say every time I'm going into my alter ego, into my charity testimonies, you know, it's not real, it's fake. It's character rich, you know. But what I heard the other day kind of really like when you can go too far. How can you say to Woody, or to not Woody, to the guy that got off from killing young Dolph, how can you say out your mouth that there's gonna be a cup of piss by his grave? You're not a real rapper, dude. You ain't a real rapper. What the fuck you think you doing? This person's challenging the authorities, because you know why the authorities and the system itself is back to that thing. They can do it, but we can't because they allowing this person to say stupid shit like that. That's a contradiction. And because this man is spewing communication, you can just say whatever, whatever. Be friends with you when it don't go his way, he hates you. You might be able to rekindle that and then y'all start working together again or whatever. But that's like bipolar shit, man. Every single situation in life, using both sides, the devil's advocate. When this dude's like a buck and some change. Just like all the rappers, buck and some change. Not even a professional fighter. You see most of the rappers small. You see most of the fighters small. Little people. I mean, almost to the point where like dwarfs. Anorexic. But that's that little man shit, right? They're the loudest ones in the room. Like you won't see no big buff bodybuilder be in charge of shit. Look at Vince McMahon, he's an exception to the rule. But look at his dirty ass life. Look at the UFC owner. Look what he did. He smacked the damn woman in public and shit happened to him. Y'all don't hear me though. Y'all just sit here and think it's all games, fun and games. Y'all see Deion Sanders' son getting railroad, blackballed, underutilized, run amok in the NFL. Y'all don't hear me though. That shit right there, the NFL should be sued. Deion Sanders and his two sons should do the same damn thing as Colin Kaepernick. Pull the fuck out of football and put them motherfuckers, all of the football teams, sue the shit out of them. Sue the natural born shit. The whole world will come to your defense and support you. The entire world. I know the motherfucking whole state of Ohio will, except the racist areas. Come on, bro. Did you see the way? I'm sorry, I'm going into a little something, but did you? Y'all may not even watch the NFL. I don't even watch that shit. I've been start watching it, but did they let a white quarterback go in there and fuck up the whole game? And let this black man sit on the bench and not be used at all? That ain't football, that's politics. Somebody hear me though. So I ain't listening. That's like in boxing. Got a great white hope. Two white boys, Jake Paul, who know how to do marketing, YouTube, content creators. That's running and ruling. They can't find a real white fighter. They gotta have a make-believe white fighter. Come on, man. To beat up the real, one of our legacies at old age. Living legacy. Living. I don't even know. Did Mike Tyson? Yeah, I think he got. I think he was given his flowers. The Hall of Fame. Football. Boxing. Now Floyd Mayweather and him supposed to fight each other. That bullshit with Javante Davis. Roach, Davis lost. Roach should be fighting whomever's next. Now he's searching for an opponent, Roach. They'll let anybody step up if numbers are right. Floyd Mayweather got what his name, Motrin or whatever his name is. I forgot his name. Little young boy. He always got somebody young to use. Rick Ross out here, man. Rick Ross out here looking good as a motherfucker in terms of like he know how to really change his broads. He got him a good one now. I just feel sorry, man. She might not be able to make it if he let her go. She really seemed like a young, down to earth, just a straight, good damn woman. I bet you if Rick Ross didn't have that money though, she would never be with him. I promise you. With that girl online, with them big ass teeth, her ass crazy than a motherfucker, man. Crazy. She's a baby mama you would never want to have. And that Tisha Tales, man, her ass needs to be up under the jail. Oh my God, she needs to be up under the jail. Her daddy won't even tell her to sit her stupid ass down. The trial's over. Everybody know they can't use no man act. Everybody know they already. There's so much that's been done. The judge himself can't even quit Puffy. They're trying to give Puffy the understanding that look, you got to serve some time. But look at all the money he spent already. He done gave the girl 50 something or 30 something or whatever millions of dollars. He done turned around and offered up all this money. He done went bankrupt. He has served almost about a year and going on some change. He's supposed to be getting out. But I know what's going to happen. They're going to let him out. It was the same thing they did with R. Kelly. Let him out and pull his ass right back in. Or right when he gets out, like they're getting ready to let him out, the feds going to come right back there and pick him up and take him to another state and it'll be another trial. Do you know how many cases are on his ass? And they have a right to do it. If they file the formalities. Just like OJ. OJ got out, went for some little petty get back, and just living life, and ended up right back in. It's a rare few that get out and never go back. A rare few. They will absolutely follow your ass everywhere you go to try to trap you. They used to have programs that was about that. Built specifically for targeting certain groups of minorities. They'd find an area and they would do everything they can to block them off in a certain mile radius. So it'd be inevitable for them to make it. and there will be no other choice for them but to do crime. So it's just like a little maze, like you follow your Uber car around to get them to go right on into the penal system. Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of times you see them busts on TV, that ain't by coincidence. They've been tracking that person down for a minute. They want you to think, oh man, I came up on something, I can't believe it. No, they've been right then most of the drivers say, you've been following me. I seen you back there. You've been, you know when I turned the corner, you saw me. That camera ain't even doing no good no more. It used to be something like, okay, it's another device to help us. Nah, they put their hand in front of that shit. They'll turn it off. They'll find a way to get it off their body. Your eyes are deceiving you, you know. When a public situation that happens, shit, they'll fast forward, rewind, erase. Come on now, somebody talk. But y'all can hate on me all you want. So I'm the trap guy. KOD test. Them I don't need. You share, like, subscribe. I'm just shooting the breeze. You can't do it without God, man. I don't give a damn what you say. You can't do it without him. You just can't. You have to have it, even if it's a fantasy, even if it's not real, while your time is on earth, you cannot do this shit without disciplining yourself. Because what it is that up front, on the surface, out in the real time, in real life, everybody want to shine. But behind closed doors, there might be a fucking demon. And you don't get to see that. They putting their best foot forward in a fake imagery. That's why I say when you meet somebody, you meeting their representative. When you fall in love with whatever you fall in love with, you fall in love with the idea of being in love with them. You fall in love with lust. And as long as you hold on to lust, you ain't gonna never ever let go until you just back the fuck up and start loving yourself again. That's why I tell so many men when I used to work in that fathers and training program to take a moment of time to look at yourself in the mirror and just stand there and don't move. Fight it off. Your flaws, your weaknesses, your demons. Don't you dare move that eye. You see you're a fake, phony, lying ass, scripted motherfucker. That's what you gonna see. But you just loud and cocky. You fooling the whole world, what the whole world knows. They know too. They playing along with you. There's gonna be one day though. Somebody's not gonna take you as like, yo, chill, man, chill, man. I'm just bullshit. Y'all know that. It's fake. You know, it's all fake. And somebody gonna crack your damn head open and crash out on you. Why should I tell you? We've already seen this happen so many times. So many times. Where they scream out, third man walking. Last meal. Last meal. He walking the trip like a bitch. second. God dang it. You ain't got no talent, so you don't do nothing but watch somebody else. Daddy, why can't you be like him? Ma, Daddy down here drinking again. Man, my old man, shit, my boyfriend, man, somebody always got somebody compared to, like I used to be in relationships. The women always talking about some other. Why don't you go take your motherfucking ass and be with him then? Why are you sitting here talking to me then? You over there running your mouth. Shit. What's making you stay here? You can leave. Just shit up and get the hell up out of here. I don't give a fuck. Boy, you know you love me. I wish I did. That's some country relationships. I used to have them. Let me see what we got here. Um, love, hate. Okay, I think I'm done with this. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all can share, like, subscribe. You can donate. $sign I am your God too. I don't want to sound like I'm begging, but everybody else does it. They just find you for all the wrong reasons. They want to have somebody come and walk up on you and nudge you, smell you, look you up and down, criticize you, bring you on a platform and make fun of you. Like this is high school and middle school, elementary and shit. We grown folks. You're a motherfucking man and you ain't did shit. Look at all the amount of time these people who out here trying to act like they're rappers or, you know, whatever. You're just a joke. Because the truth of the matter is, you're not in the right realm. You ain't in the right genre or your field of work is not in helping the community. You're a menace. At the end of the day, when you go home, you're on your knees praying to God and being with the tempo of meditating, preparing yourself for the next day to build. You're in the bandwagon. You live in a delusional state of grandeur. And everybody can see right through you. They just laugh at you. Ha 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 ha. You so funny. You so funny. You so funny motherfucker, boy. I tell you. And you really a junkie. Just a junkie, homie. Just a fucking junkie. Come on, somebody tell me something. Why am I struggling? I don't even know. Why I gotta sit here and not be walking this earth like a god? You know, it takes a lot. All money ain't good money. It takes a lot for other people to support you. Many con artists can get it. But we're gonna read between them damn lines. I just don't want none of this trap shit. I just don't want nothing but this rap shit. Just don't want nothing but this good gift. I just want to show you how I do this good spit. Gang. Recognizing this game. Welcome to my world, welcome to my world. Sorry just to be trapped in this shit. Woo! Who this nigga that got the funky? Yeah, woo! Breath stinking, ass stinking too. Feet funky. What the fuck I do? Still getting like a champ guy, rap guy. Yep, in the streets and I'm sitting like this, dog. Feel my flow. Feel my understanding, thinking with the shit that I be coming with, and you complain all you want to. Be like me, the trap god, rap god. I mean, I'm KOD. Testimonies, I've been flipping these bars on my fucking life. Definitely on the top tier in my life. Ew. Pay attention to the words I say. Ew. I told you I could do it every day. It's just a minute to society, and I be like, I'm a product of my environment. I mean, physically, the BS on me sexually, I'm up in it. I give it to a please. 10 long, then it's on. Bouncing up and down in her, and it wants no of it. Ugh. She's getting farting, feeling right. Ugh. Trying to chase me and treat me right. Ugh. Trying to fill up on every move. 69 is just a rule. It's a competition to who can make each other come. I'm the trouble KLD. I did what I've done. Tapping out, hell no, I'm going for a sex round. 6 round, damn, in a second. Let's slow down. Like a drag rabbit, bouncing up and down. Looking at me and say, you better tell her what. But I ain't saying shit, you gonna say it all. Especially the way I'm just rocking them fucking girls. Sipping like this and this game called rap. The best MC in this motherfucking trap. You want it all, I got it real all of them. And it's about make you high and low. And how the fuck you know? Ugh, you're falling down and getting back up. Heart just pumping and racing like that. Don't know where you are, paranoid and feeling crazy from the shit that the trap god gave thee. And KOD Testimony is one of the greatest fucking underground rappers in North Texas. Better ask somebody, fool.